Hi everyone, Nerd is the Word, aka Bronson is back, and I am bringing you another book review. It's been a while since I've done one. I've been really busy, so I put these out when I can. But the latest book that I read that I want to review is Goosebumps number 8, The Girl Who Cried Monster. This is such an iconic cover from when I was a kid. I remember this book so vividly. I love that they didn't update it. That original artwork is so good. Don't get me wrong, I like the new Goosebumps covers that they've done, but it really hits in the nostalgia feels when you see the older artwork. But yeah, so let's get into this one. A very iconic story. Most people love this one. It really is one of the best Goosebumps books that I've read, and I've read a lot of them as a kid, and this one always stuck out. And rereading it, I can see why it does. It really hits well on this one. R.L. Stine was really just don't know how he came up with it, but it was such a good book. But it's obviously a play on the story The Boy Who Cried Wolf, but instead it's The Girl Who Cried Monster. And it's about a girl named Lucy who is constantly seeing monsters, air quotations. She's constantly seeing monsters, telling her little brother about them, scaring him. The parents get tired of it, but she loves monster books, everything. Well, she is part of what's called the Reading Rangers program at her local library that is run by the librarian, Mr. Mortman, as pictured on the cover here. And, he's kind of a funny guy and stuff like that, but, he's a librarian. Back in the 90s, librarians kind of seemed like the quiet, reserved, shy, sometimes creepy people, so it kind of plays into that whole thing. But she stays late one night because she forgot something, and from there, she discovers he's a real monster. His physical form changes and he becomes a real monster. And he keeps pet turtles that he feeds bugs to. So he sometimes eats the bugs. Warning if you are a fan of turtles or have a pet turtle and you can't take the idea, something bad does happen to a turtle in this book. I was kind of shocked because as a kid, I'd kind of forgotten about that, but reading it as an adult, I see that now. I'm like, oh wow, that was kind of yeah. So might scare the kiddies a little bit, but it is still a very fun read, and it comes with the standard swerve ending of any other Goosebumps book. Um, it's just really well done, and I like it. The characters are strong. It does kind of get into that repetitive nature of she's constantly saying this and the parents are constantly telling her. It's like one of the standard Goosebumps tropes. The parents don't believe the kids, blah, 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 all that stuff. But it is still such a fun, quick, brisk read. And it was very fun to revisit it here as an adult now. And I'm very thankful I did. I love this book. I highly recommend it. I give it like my highest recommendation. I give this one a 10 out of 10. It is never boring. It just, once I started reading it, it was really difficult to put it down. But yeah, so that is my book review of it. I highly recommend you check it out. Also, not too long ago, because R.L. Stine is still pumping out Goosebumps books, he just released the second book in the House of Shivers series, which takes place or follows up the Slappy World series. So yeah, Goblin Monday, I got it. I haven't read it yet. I hope to jump into it really soon, maybe today after I finish this and upload it and all that. I'll finally start it. But yeah, keep reading, everyone, and yeah, reader beware, you're in for a scare.